All right, so we're here with Will Graham, the son of Franklin Graham. So hi, Will, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. So can you just tell me a little bit about how you work with youth?
Well, I kind of do like these things that are going on right now. We have a big youth events like this, not quite as big as this, but we go from here in the United States, also in Canada, and we're having a real good time. We just have some great music, and then I get to speak to the youth on different subjects and stuff like that. It's been going extremely well.
Do you have any cool stories, some favorite stories that you like to tell about when you've been maybe talking with youth or interacting with them?
Well, I remember one place, Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. And this is one of the roughest crowds we've seen. It's very much what they call First Nations, what we would consider Native Americans here in the United States. These would be, they call them First Nations people. A lot of Indians, in other words, Native Americans, and a lot in this particular area. A very hard, a lot of drugs, alcohol, and we had a pretty small crowd. We didn't think many people were listening, but when the invitation was given, 1 out of 5 kids came forward. It was unbelievable. We never seen a response like that. People are looking for truth, and so many people claim to have truth, but they don't know it. And so when you get up here and you preach about truth, first they're skeptical, but at the time you finish, they understand the truth. When they hear the truth, they finally understand it. But there's a lot of misconceptions about truth, and so this is one of the few things that I believe that people understand and hear the truth.
So what is your involvement? How are you involved here at Rock the River?
Well, Rock the River, I'm basically my dad's backup preacher. If Dad faints in this heat out here, collapses, I'm supposed to get up here and preach. But so just pretty much for the most part, I'm just kind of in a backup position out here.
Why do you think that Rock the River will be effective?
Well, I think Rock the River, it deals with music. That's the medium that a lot of youth people like, or youth love. And so I think when they come here for the music, but then you also teach the truth. You preach the gospel, and you give them a chance to do something. You make them make a choice one way or the other. They got to accept Christ. And so when they make that choice, you see people come forward. So I think Rock the River is a great way to minister to a new generation.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Will, for interviewing with us, taking your time. It's been great.